Good morning, track fans! We are live, and you can see I've got brother Rahul in the house. Good morning, Rahul. How are you?
Morning, Pete. Thanks for blowing out
Excellent.
my eardrums. But
Woo!
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine. I'm fine.
See, that's the thing, right? I'm here at 7:30 in the morning with more energy than Zebedee, and you are at 2:30 in the morning, or is it 2:30 still, or 1:30 now?
No, it's you went last week. You went to 3:30 a.m. This week we're back to 2:30 because our clocks have gone back. So thankfully,
Nice.
yeah.
So
It's 2:30
well,
in the morning,
it's still early o'clock.
but technically it's 3:30 right now because the clocks went
Excellent.
bad, but I didn't.
So for those of you who are new to us, don't know us, don't know Rahul. Rahul is from Conquest Racing Club, based out of Canada, over there.
Yeah.
And he joins us for the show today. A massive show today, proper busting at the seams. You're going to absolutely love today. Got tons to look at. Good inspo. It's all going on here. So for the next hour and a half, couple of hours, just put your seatbelts together and hold on for the ride. That is what we're talking about. So, Rahul, how's your week been, buddy? Just before we crack into the chat.
That's good. I mean, I've been everywhere. I
Yeah, you
feel
was
like
with.
I've been everywhere.
Tell
So
us where you went, so other people know what other channels are out there, so we get that that message flying.
yeah, so I just did the podcast with DNA. I've been on Slot Valuations where live streams. I'm scheduled for another Slot Value Racing live stream next week.
He's
I'm here
funny.
on your live stream. I did my
Yep.
own live stream.
Yep. This guy's live.
Yeah, I'm always yeah,
Living.
almost at the point where I think people might be tired of me too. So I don't know.
No,
You
because
gotta-
all it means is we just know who we're going to send.
Yeah.
Like when the aliens land, we're like, right, who's going to interview it? Send Rahul. He can swim across all channels. So send Rahul. Interview the
Yes.
Martians.
Yeah, I think so.
Brilliant. So it looks like we've got a busy chat room already. It is, wow, it is kicking off. So I tell you what, if you want to start to say hello to people while in the background I do a bit of housekeeping with the ticker tape and stuff.
Sure.
That would be Sickinski.
Well, the Finker says he might not be on, but he'll catch us later. And Rob Sale is here, and he did that awesome gift to Slot R. So maybe talk about that.
Hold
too.
on a second, just before you move on. Sorry to talk over you.
Yeah.
Both the Fingers and Rob Sale are nursing their better halves. Both Miss Sale, and I think unless Gloria isn't the Fingers is Mrs. But he said he was looking after someone called Gloria. So yeah, so big get well soon to those two ladies who keep those two fellas right on the pulse.
Yep.
Yep.
Wish them quick recovery. Then we got Darren in the house, and then we have DG Raceway from Australia.
Morning, Dick. Morning, Daz.
Slot R is in the house.
Hey.
And then Tara is in the house as well. And they've
Morning,
been talking
Tara.
about all
Morning,
the
Dave
figures they
Rave.
want to paint, including someone who wants to get a Dave Kennedy figure. What do you think about that, Pete?
Go for it. Go for it. It's good to support your community. I think there was a situation a few months ago where I might have been rude to Dave. But look, Dave, if you took that bit personally, then I meant it. I do apologise, my old mates. If you want to chat about it offline, more than happy to have a chat with you. But I'd like to just get that out there, maybe move on from the situation. But do get in touch with me and we'll take it up and I'll apologise to your face if that's worth it.
100%.
So yeah. So get some Dave Kennedy figures. If you're going to get Dave, you might as well get Trav.
Yeah, Dave, Trav, everybody.
Oh yeah, that would be quite
interesting. Just
don't
do mine.
Well, you're getting scanned next year when we come to the UK Slot Car Festival. I'll tell you, we'll be stood next to each other.
Actually, we're talking about anyway. We'll talk about this in a bit about 3D scanning and stuff. Hey, Andy and
Fantastic.
Ruben are here.
Yeah, good
And
morning,
morning.
ballers.
Yeah, there's I think Dave Volk is here. That's
Hang on a
good.
second. Is that you, Rahul, doing that comment?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna
Yes.
think
I
we've
was
been.
like, I typed it in and I realized, oh no, I'm inside StreamYard. So I jumped out into my own on YouTube by myself. I was like, I better not act as Dave. I didn't expect to act as you. I thought I was logged in by with my
No, you're
own.
cool, mate. Go for it.
Well,
Just
anyway.
making sure we haven't been hacked by the Kremlin.
Oh yeah. Let's see who else.
Morning, John.
It's really busy. So we have Dave Volk, we have Mad Dad, we have Mark Patch,
Got Carl,
Carl, John D,
G-Son.
Pat Bakers is here.
Did I miss Pat Snick? Yes, there he is. Good morning, Patney.
Yeah. Tony Tibbs is here. So
Yeah. And Mad
hey,
Dad.
Mad Dad says, "Hey, Roll, I saw your Blood Angel on the track. I'm also a war gamer. Amazing, sweet. Do you play 40K, Fantasy, Age of Sigmar? What do you play? All of the above, plus some. But anyway, we're not here to talk about wargaming. Pete will throw me off his channel very soon. So,
Oh, David, that's hilarious. Oh, I love that. Where is Trav when you need him? He can't say he's in bed or in the gym now because Pat's already busted him at being 6:30 in the afternoon in Melbourne. So he's woofing his dinner down right now.
Yeah. Hey, look, Nico just joined in.
Good morning, Nico. Nico, stay tuned. That's all I'm saying. Cool. Right. What are we doing? Let's get into formation, Rahul.
Right.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Right then. So, right, what are we doing? First off, okay, yeah, very important thing to talk about first. First off, top of the tree. Even before Young Track fans today, is next week there is a reschedule to the schedule. We are going to be running slot car sessions at 6:30 in the evening for a change. And the reason being, as you might have seen, I am donning my poppy here in remembrance to all of the fine, brave, heroic men and women and children, actually, because a lot of people lied about their age when they were 14 and 15 to get over to France. I think they were just young and stupid, but I've got more balls than I'll ever have. Anyway, so next Sunday, a very important day to me, being an ex-squaddy, I'll be going to Cenotaph to remember the three pals that I knew passed too early, and joining a lot. It's going to be military heavy down there next weekend in remembrance to our fallen comrades, our friends. Very somber time. So I wanted to get this out now so that we've got enough time for you guys to remember. I'm going to bring this slide up a couple more times through the show just so that it sinks in, because I remember last week the clocks went back here and they didn't over the States and the Canada. And I had a few comments saying, what? Oh, I didn't know your clocks went back. I'm going back to bed for an hour. So if you're in an area that you have to get up or, stay up to watch the show, I don't want you to come a cropper and call me a villain because we're not there at 7:30 in the morning. So next week will be an evening show. It will be fun, lighthearted, all the usual craziness. It won't be somber, miserable, because these guys died to give us freedom, and we're going to celebrate that. So there you go. Right, next week, 6:30. You got that, Rahul?
I got it.
So that's going to be, what, about 12:30 where you are in the afternoon?
Yeah, I won't need toothpicks.
Excellent. Right then. So, young track fans, all there they are. We got a new track fan in the house. So we got Albert and Wilf. We got Sasha from DNA. Didn't you hang out with DNA this week?
I did.
What happened there?
It was great. Sasha had a lot of questions for me, and which I tried to answer. And yeah, we got to talking about Transformers. She's a big Transformers geek, and got to see a lot of her little Transformers collection. And we're gonna do a crossover with DNA about Transformers, so it should be fun.
That would be amazing.
It's nice to mix up, I think, hobbies, and yeah, I really enjoy it when the young ones have some passion in something, you know. So Sasha is passionate about Transformers, and yeah, we're gonna try and give it a go.
What is your favorite Transformer?
Oh, she asked me that. That's Rodimus.
I know, I've forgotten.
So Rodimus Prime is my favorite Autobot, and then Soundwave is my favorite Decepticon. So
that's right. Yeah. I'm a Bumblebee guy.
Oh no, Pete.
Yeah, it's yellow and black, isn't it? So yeah, if anyone didn't see the podcast with Rahul, with DNA Slot Cars this week featuring Rahul, get over to DNA Slot Cars and check it out. It was a great chat. The time just went like that, honestly. So yeah, well done on that, Sasha and Daihi. Good lads. Good eggs, even. Good lads. You're not a lad, Sasha. Sorry about that. Ruben, there you go. How you doing, mate? He went drifting the other week, Rahul. Literally jealous as.
1-to-1?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Actually, should we have a look at it?
Why not?
Right. Let me just get it up in the background so that I don't get the right thing. Okay, it's well worth it.
Transformers and Slot Cars has been done. Slot Car 2021. Really? Point us to the right direction, Slot Car 2021.
What? Yeah, show us. Right, how do I get this on the screen? Present. There you go. So, not that one. This is where Ruben was the other week. I swear to God, this is like literally amazing. This is what made me fall in love with the Nissan 350Z many years ago when I did it. So check this out. Woo! Yeah, go on then, Ruben. He's not driving this, by the way. He's a passenger, just to clarify.
That's wicked.
That is, and then they come back and they're like on it again.
Yeah.
So when you're about 8 or 9, this is the stuff that boyhood dreams are made of. I wish I had this when I was a kid.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Come on, Ruben! Go on! Boosh! All right. That's enough of that. That was amazing, right?
Yeah, it's fun. Track days are awesome.
I feel seasick thinking about it. Right. So, Lewis Elliott over in the West Midlands near Wolverhampton. Have you been up to Wolves Slot Car Club, guys? Come on, you got to get your dad to get you up there. Mark, I'll call you tomorrow. Leighton and Isabella, amazing effort at the GT3 Championships. We'll talk about that in a minute, Rahul. We've got Isabella and George and Charlotte, new track fan. So welcome aboard. I think we've covered everyone. Or have we?
Have we?
No, of course not. So there's Cameron, in it. Look, Cameron is out in Florida, flying the flag, rocking out.
Nice.
Look at that legend. If you're not in Le Mans, sending us videos and making us all gel, you're kicking back and you're in Florida. This is how to live, Rahul.
Yes.
I'll tell you, Simon, you are a legend, Dad, by the way. So well done, Si. He is back next weekend, so hopefully he should be on the show. And then brings us nicely into short of the week. And actually, I found something very interesting this week. I get it. Now, we always say to subscribe and hit the bell to all. Well, I've been asking myself why I'm not getting Dan at Slot Valley's posts. I'm not getting Nico's posts. I'm not getting a few other good friends now posts. I went to Dan's and I clicked the bell just next to where it says subscribe, which you should all do. And I had it ticked at personalized, not at all. And I'm like, holy moly. And I ticked all. And then 3 days later, I'm like scrambling back to go back to personalized because boy, that guy is active, isn't he? No, I'm only joking, Dan. All hit like all. So I thought, hang on, I'll go to Slot Car Dude, and I looked, and it was a personalized. So when I see people saying, "Oh yeah, subscribe," and I'm like, "Why are you saying hit the bell? What an extra mouthful?" Now I get it. So, a bit like this stream now, if you like what you're seeing, please hit the likes for us, like Daz Hall mentioned earlier. But if you want to subscribe, please do. It helps us get the audience pushed out to a better amount of people. And hit all, or you're going to miss out. Because whilst there's a lot of slot car action going on now, you need to be informed. So don't miss out. Hit all. Hit the bell. Right. So good. Oh, look, we're on that side now. I like it. Let's keep it fresh. So, short of the week. Have you seen some good shorts this week, Raul?
Couple of them. Yeah.
Okay. Who's doing good shorts at the moment?
Well, Rob's Sale does quite a few good shorts, and I really enjoy watching those. And then I was looking at Marty released a new short this week as well.
Yeah,
which was kind of cool with the Revo Slot racing. So that was
nice.
kind of cool. Yeah, and then I'm into toy photography, so there's a couple of new toy photography channels that I'm following that have done a couple behind the scenes.
What are they called?
Sir Dork.
I just think of Police Academy, where they write Dork and the suntan lotion on his head.
Yeah, awesome channel. He does like behind the scenes and photography editing, and really some really creative stuff comes out of it. So yeah, I like I said, Pete, really trying to up my game in terms of my videography and photography and stuff. So I'm starting to look at different creators that do things that are a little bit different and push the envelope in terms of how they present themselves or the product, like toys in general. So yeah, it's been really interesting having a look at how those people represent themselves. Yeah.
It said, "Where is the dislike button? Who's putting him in timeout for 5 minutes?"
Well, he can give you a thumbs down.
All right then. Talking about thumbs down, thumbs up. Let's see your finger and your fore and your index finger for a drum roll. I'm giving this week's slot car short of the week to Nico. I am. Now, some people might think, what's that about? But I tell you what it's about. It's about a car I really love. So you could say it's a selfish short of the week pick because I can't get enough of watching it. And the worst thing is he's done a teaser on the new Pioneer car, which says to me some more content is coming, right, Nico? Don't hold out on us. What do you think, Rahul?
It's great, and Nico is now sponsored by Pioneer, so that's even better for the community, I think. So awesome job. Yeah,
he's going to do really good for them.
Yeah, 100%. And need to get Nico more involved with you, Pete. Do some more crossover stuff with you too. I think it'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's up for it, but he works irregular shifts.
Yeah.
Which is his sort of Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what we should do. Just before we move into the next feature, do you think we should run the competition that we talked about last week on the show? Competition to win a mug or a t-shirt. Oh no, I said it was a mug, didn't I?
I don't remember.
I can't even remember. So I'm going to open it up. You cannot win a mug, not just the Track Fans TV mug. Hang on.
Yeah.
Not just one of these, but any like sort of design from our merch store, which is up there. Get better. Up there. Up there.
Just follow
there
the
you
QR
go.
code.
Yeah. So you can have a mug with whatever design you want. Could be just a generic slot car design, or you can have a t-shirt to your choosing. There you go. Right. So what I said last week was in the comments section, to write down your entry and Track Fans TV, which is your 5% discount code at Scalextric if you choose to buy from Scalextric. Track Fans TV is what you got to think of when you get to that checkout. Here we go. So it's tense. It's tense. Okay. And just to prove it, there's no sticky tape on here at all. No sticky tape. Okay, here we go. Oh, I like it. Couldn't have gone to a nicer gent if I could. Right, I hope he's still here. He does come and go on a Sunday, but Genevieve, Carlos. Carl, you've won the competition. Yes. Carl, get rid of that. Well done, Carl.
Congratulations, Carl.
Get in there. Round of applause for Carl, everyone. Nice work, Carl, brother. So let's liaise. We speak to each other on WhatsApp as well. So it'll be easy to catch up and find out what you want to take. And screenshot would be good. And then we can sort out if it's a t-shirt, a size. And if it's a cup, we can sort out design. So just before we crack on, let's see if we can catch up with some of the comments and stuff. So I'll throw this one up here from Richie. It looks like he's doing the Brazilian GP today. Are you watching that, Rahul?
100%.
You're an F1 guy, aren't you?
I am.
Oh, I'm go to Grandad's for palachinki. Go to my father-in-law's for pancakes.
Nice.
Oh, so we'll see if we can intercept his telly.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I got F1 TV, so I can get to it whenever I need it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why do I rule? Thank you, Richie.
He rules.
I don't understand why I rule.
Yeah, he's the ruler.
Yeah.
Here you go, look.
Yeah,
he rules.
Exactly. I was looking for mine, Pete. You beat me to it.
Ah!
I got a long one.
Oh, matron. We're going to put that away then. Right. You've opened a can of worms now. Oh, that is going to be fun. I've got a good idea on that. So what we got here from John D, he's got a live stream of Mulgrave track. The live stream of the Mulgrave track's just shown a drag strip with nothing happening for hours as far as he could see. Travis may have more coverage later. Oh, is Trav going racing later? Are you racing?
I think.
Or live stream, actually. No, that they're watching it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for the tarmac to warm up with the sun. Just thinking. Oh, yes, Mark. Mark, when you go up there and you see Wolverhampton Slot Car Club, right, I cannot tell you how welcoming they are. They will help you. They will give you cars. They give you controllers. They'll, give you some guidance. They want people in the hobby as much as Rahul and I do, and everyone else who in these different facets of media or the hobby. So you will have a good time down there. Whenever I'm in Wolves and they're doing something, I always, without fail, make a point of popping in. And actually, it really works, right, Rahul? Because when I was up there a few weeks ago to pay my respects to one of my friend's families, he passed away, 55, heart attack. He's in the box. So look after yourself, Ledges. Straight after spending a few hours with them, which, you know, is I don't know how to dress it up. It's miserable, isn't it? When you go around to a house that's grieving and there's like 20 people sat around and it's pretty dark and everyone's crying. Yeah, you need a pick me up when you come out of there. So I'm straight round to Oldsley to Wolverhampton Slot Car Club, where they were doing the practice ahead of the Wales and West race recently. Brilliant. 5 minutes in there, smile on my face. It was so good. So, Mark, you will have a great time round at Wolverhampton. They can't do enough for you. Tony's made a brew. You didn't offer, Tony. We could use a brew, mate. You know, just change your name to Jack next time.
And Carl's birthday is today, so
Hold on a second. What's happening here? Oh, there you go. Was that you?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, right. Okay. No worries. Maybe their gremlins are in there. Yes, Carl. Not only has he moved to YouTube Premium, but he's won the competition as well.
Yeah,
Legend.
Legend indeed.
Yeah. So.
And everyone's wishing him happy birthday. So I think it's he's got all of it. He's done all three in one day. That's pretty good.
Did I miss something there?
Well, I'm in the chat and everyone's saying happy birthday, Carl.
Happy birthday, Carl.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well done. Hang on, let's get back up here. We've missed something. Oh no, they're talking about getting his subscription a little bit cheaper by not paying the Apple tax.
Right.
And everyone really loves. Yeah, don't you worry, Carl. He sounds like he's like me. He's never won anything in his life. And all of a sudden, here he is. He's got it. Yeah, Dave, the winning numbers are. Stick around, Dave. Yeah, there's some love going out for Carl. Look, Carl, mate, you're a household name. Oh, Slot Drag Racing is on, Rahul, today at Brentford, Mr. D.
Yeah.
So if you head for Facebook, look for Mr. D's hyphen. No, what's the inverted apostrophe?
Sorry.
It's an inverted apostrophe, isn't it?
Yeah.
So D inverted apostrophe S, Mr. D's. That's how you find it on Facebook. Yes, Bo Momo. I remember them rules. They are not good. Yeah, Carl, right. You're 21, but on your second lap, right? Brilliant. Happy birthday, mate. Maybe before we leave, Rahul and I might do a rendition of happy birthday to you. But only when we're leaving, because it'll be about 4 or 5 in the morning for Rahul. So it'd be funny. Like, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone wants to hear that, Pete.
Oh, I love it. It is all going on today.
You might get a strike from YouTube for just being plain rude.
Yeah, how good that would be odd, wouldn't it? Because you're got a dual moderatorships in this a dual admin. That's it in this software. You could technically put me in the sim bin for 5 minutes and give everyone a bloody rest. Right then, let's move on. So, the National GT3 Championship has now finished. It was his last race last weekend. Remember we covered it? And yeah, you guys did really well. We had some serious races. It was held at various clubs throughout the summer and on different plastic tracks. On plastic tracks, Ninko, and also on wood tracks. So you really have to be a good all-rounder in terms of tuning and racing to be able to win or compete in this bad boy. So big hat off to Lewis, who from Wolverhampton Slot Car Club, Mark. So you're going to safe hands there when they teach you how to do stuff with cars, you are going to be, taught well. Second place. Oh, sorry. Lewis was running a Scale Auto Viper to win that contest. Do you want to do second place, Rahul?
What I want to point out, Pete, is that they're all driving the right car here.
Yep.
Which is the Scale Auto Viper.
There's a pattern emerging here, isn't there?
So Simon Scott is in second position from Mosley.
Molesey, yeah, everyone struggles with that, mate.
Yeah, Molesey. And Scale Auto Viper SC25B. Is it 132nd, Pete?
It is. So Wolverhampton.
This car itself, right? This is the car.
Hang on a second. Let's get that on the screen. Oh yeah, check that out.
Right.
That is a crusty bit of kit. Do you want to sell it?
No.
Do you want to bring it? Do you want to bring it in your suitcase next year so I can steal it?
I have a lot of Vipers from Scale Auto.
So. Don't tell anyone, but I'm looking for one of those. That's my hit list for when I go to UK Slot Car Festival's winter market.
All right.
I don't mind telling everyone I'm looking for it because fortunately, being media, I can go in a little bit earlier, so I might find it. But I always say I won't buy it until the doors open because I feel like I'm cheating people out of something. But then they get more time to look around than I do, Rahul, when I'm running around filming it to bring it to the masses.
I got something I want you to look out for me at the winter market. I'll pay you for it. I'll tell you offline.
Okay, game on. So third place goes to Nick Hurst, who many people know is from Pendle Slot, the proud sponsors of that Slot Car News with Travis, and what he might feel like my personal mechanic, because all I do is I go, here, Nick, on the email, Nick, bail me out, man. I've got a Legends Pioneer and I need to tune it. What do I do? And he helps me out. So I'd like to say that I've got all the knowledge, but my knowledge is Nick's knowledge. He stands behind me. So well done on that, Nick. And there was a couple of other accolades from the event as well, which I thought we would be foolish not to highlight. So I'll do the best. You do the best newcomer. Just summarize, to be fair.
All right. So we got Sam Digby
of Y
Valley Club. And he ran a sideways Lexus with a Tech One long can. Yeah, smooth and really consistent throughout the season. Well done, Sam. There you go. Finished 11th overall. Pushed all the way by Alex Jokel of and Staffs.
Yeah, North Staffs, not Staffs. Staffs. Well done, Rahul.
I did it right?
You can come again.
I can come. I won't be blocked. I won't be blocked at the border when I hit the UK.
You're not blacklisted.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Well done, Sam.
Yeah. So, have you seen the sideways Lexus?
No, I was just thinking there is another option to enter this competition with. If you've not got Mercedes AMG NSR, you can do a sideways Lexus or a Scale Auto Viper.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about Vipers, the Top Old Codger Award, Forever Young, goes to Steve Hills, who you might, a lot of people might not know by the name, but they'll definitely know by his company and his product, which is True Speed controllers.
Nice.
So Steve manages and runs True Speed. He's the inventor. Yeah, I don't like calling him an old codger because it means that time is limited with True Speed. So, Steve, you need an apprentice. I don't know, who you can teach to, do this kind of circuitry sorcery, which is what's in True Speed controllers. I'm going to say they're right up there. They're best in the world, with DeFalco, with Slot-It, with whoever else it may be. I don't know how it all works, Rahul. Do you get it? Do you understand all of this stuff on how it works with electrics and the knobs on the controllers and stuff? Do you get all that electric business?
well, I understand the principles of it, but I'm not well versed with when it comes to electrical stuff. Programming, yes, probably, but not electrical, like how it's all put together. But I do understand like the banding that you talk about in like the Falco controllers and being able to have banded the wipers are banded, so you get better feel across the whole trigger
Yeah,
just because you have more bands in there and stuff like that. So it's all, yeah, I know the basics enough to be dangerous, Pete.
cool. Yeah, fantastic, mate.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so well done, Steve. Also with a Scale Auto Viper. Oh, hang on, no, I got it wrong. Sorry, it's Martin Reynolds. I can't even read. Sorry, take it all back. Martin Reynolds of South Manx. He's won the Old Codger Award. Do beg your pardon. He was fifth with sixth place Steve Hills. So Martin, you are a legend, Old Codger. And Steve, you are an old codger. Don't think you got off that lightly. But I think Martin's took the pip. So yeah, I do. I can't redact a live stream. So yeah, please don't report me to Ofcom for doing something wrong again. It was bad enough I had to put out a short the other week for Sasha when I left her out. Unbelievable. So well done, Martin. Good recovery on that one. Honestly, because they come after you when you finish the show and say, Pete, it was Martin. And you like got no time to go back and redeem yourself.
Yeah.
Love it.
So you don't have a Scale Auto Viper, do you?
No.
No.
I've got a Scalextric Viper, but it's not race worthy, and I'm not racing it because I
Yeah,
broke
those
one up.
like I don't know. You know that Scale Auto is one of my favorite brands, so I have a whole bunch of their different cars.
Cool.
And the Viper is my favorite car because it's a Mopar. So, yeah.
What? Right. Okay. Here we go. Right. I'm going to leave this leaderboard on the screen for a minute while we just chat about a subject, because some people might want to come back and see where everyone sat over the whole of the championship. But for some of the younger track fans out there, such as me, who can't be bothered to go and Google it, what's Mopar?
Mopar. Chrysler product is called Mopar. So in North America, so it's Jeep.
Chrysler, as in the car brand Chrysler.
Yeah, so Chrysler is in Jeep, Ram,
Yep.
Dodge, Plymouth. So that whole group of group of products is known as Mopar.
Oh, so it's like the Chrysler Group known as
That's right.
Mopar.
Yeah. So
Because
the
if I read
Chrysler
it, I'd call
products
it.
are Mopars.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
any kind of Chrysler product is a Mopar.
Yeah.
Because we have people around here who are miserable, and we say you're moping around. So I just wanted to make sure it wasn't the same sort of moper.
Yeah. No, it's not. Slot R knows about this. He'll chime in.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Hey,
I'm
Hughes
sure he
is
will.
in the chat now.
Yeah, come on, Dave. Let us know. So, Dave, just to answer Paul's question here, yes, I have it on good authority that Pendle have sold their tracks, which is why the Pendle leg of the GT3 Championship was held at South Manx, Manchester. So yeah, here's the leaderboard. Well done to everyone who took place. And it's good to see here, Rahul, right? I just wanted to leave this up, and I put this in for a purpose, because we've got Janu in the chat here, John Bald. I just put his comment up. There's Janu. So John Bald come about mid-table for North Staffs. Then 2 spaces behind him, right on his heels, is only young track fan Isabella Hurst. So well done, Isabella. You are right in the middle of the action there. And then if you scroll down a little bit further, you've got Leighton Hurst, who's also a young track fan. Both are the offspring of Nick Hurst, who come third in the overall competition. So do you reckon they're using Dad's cars, or do you think Dad's nicking their cars? I think Nick might be nicking their cars.
Well, congratulations to all of them.
Yeah, well done
Great.
to everyone who's involved, but more in particular, the young track fans in there, absolutely doing the business. You are legends.
Yes. Talking about legends, we got two of them in your chat right now. A huge Slot Car
What are
Garage
you on about? We've
and
got a load of legends in here.
yeah, but you know the
Well,
two
this
Aussies.
guy.
There's these two guys. You know the Aussies. They just appeared in the chat. You got Travis and you got Shane. That guy.
Do you notice how
Occasion-
they turned up together?
Yeah, I noticed.
Is there something going on there that we don't know about? Is this a Melbourne thing?
I don't know.
Hi, Shane. Hi, Trav.
Oh, Trav's out at track hunting.
He's always track hunting. He's like literally always on a slot car mission. That's why we get on.
Yeah.
Love it. I don't know. I've got an idea of why, but it's a speculation, so I'm not going to say it on air because sometimes people think speculation is gospel and they start to put it out there in social media. So I'll find out. I'll let you know what the official line is or what I'm allowed to say or what they say is what I'll say because that's what it is. Trav wants a routed track. I think you should make one, Trav. Just go to Bunyans, Bunyans, whatever it's called, the big hardware store there. Pick up a few sheets of thick plywood and get at it. The good thing about wood routed track, what I've established, is you don't really need to know about geometry. It's amazing. You literally just go, wah! And then make sure the end meets up with the end bit, the start bit. Awesome. So I want to see that documented.
Yep.
Okay, we've got the Aussies are fleeting in now. They're flooding in. I've yet to catch up on this. Have you seen this
watched
video?
Shane's new video?
Not yet. I haven't. No.
Yeah,
Alas.
you gotta watch it.
Well, I am after this.
Yeah,
as soon as I go out to unlock my shell,
it might not pass your what is it?
I've seen the title, so I've got an idea what might be coming. Is it the one with Pit Babes in the title?
It's okay. You watch it, Pete.
See, this has got my intrigue going. When Rahul doesn't feel like he can comment on the content, everyone is fleeting over there now to see what is going on in Hugh's Garage's latest video. Hang on, do we have an interval break? I really need to see it. You are more than welcome to take over Shane because it's like the madhouse here on a Sunday anyway. You're driving us mad, Travis, but we love it. See, look, this is what happens with Nico. See, he comes in, he has to nip out to work, he comes back, then he's going shopping, then he comes back, and he's going, walking the cat, then he's coming back, and he's got a schedule, this guy. That's why we get on. He's just never not busy.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. He's always racing too. Always doing crazy things.
I know, he loves it. You can cut him and slot car will bleed out.
Yeah, what I'm really interested in, I don't know if you got this in Travis's latest news thing, is that NSR brushless motor team that's going out to.
No.
Did you catch that?
No, because we're back here on motors and Armitage again.
Yeah, so I'm really interested because I really want to see what the brushless system looks like for slot cars. So NSR sent out a brushless team. It would be pretty interesting. I got that from Travis's news. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just looking at a motor now. The Evo that I put into the Audi A5 DTM.
Yeah.
And so what is that? Is that a brush motor? Because it's got brushless.
That's a brush motor, yeah.
Yeah. And
brushless motors are super small.
Oh, is it?
And they don't have any armor
in it.
It's different. It's different tech, but it's cool.
This is next level.
Yes, it comes from the RC world. Or when you see the new drones, most of them all have brushless motors. So pretty cool.
Yeah. Right, let's crack on because we've got tons of stuff to get through. So Pete Shepherd's been on the march again. Love it. He's been doing, you can find racing replicas all over Facebook and Instagram. If you're looking for a commission car, so you've realized that you are no good at scratch building, or you want to get a specific car that means something to someone somewhere, and you don't know how to do it, or you haven't got an airbrush, you ain't going to get all the kit, get in touch with Pete at Racing Replicas, because I mean, check it, the detail this guy comes up with is just like superhuman. I slightly overexpose the images when I put them onto the screen to just give them a little bit of a brighter standpoint. In case you're wondering why it's so bright, I do it on purpose. But go to Facebook or Instagram and find Racing Replicas and just see the widespread of commissions that he's done. I think it's a nice Christmas present for someone or birthday present. But reason I'm showing you now at the start of November is because he gets busy. So if you want to make him implode, now's your sort of time to get in touch with him and talk to him about something for nearest and dearest, the loved one, a good present idea. See, doing a solid for the community, talking about the C word already. Just to remind you, if you're just tuning in now, please hit the like button, subscribe, smash the bell. And just be reminded that next week we are rolling in the evening. So Sunday evening at 6:30, because I will be attending a memorial service, Remembrance Day, to raise a glass to my fallen pals. And I'm sure somebody somewhere in your near circle has been touched by a loss or by an inconvenience. An inconvenience is what I call somebody who's lost a limb or something like that. It's an inconvenience. It's not a hindrance, because you can still look at the Invictus games. You can still smash it out of the park. You know, I've always said, people are like, why are you always happy, Pete? I'm like, well, you know, if I lost a leg, I'd be happy because I've got another one to use. So there's always a positive. So I'll be late next week. Well, not late. I'll be rescheduled till 6:30. So just beware. If you're turning up at 7:30 and there's tumbleweed on the horizon, we're all down the cenotaph. Okay, track focus. I've got a couple of tracks to look at, Rahul. Really cool tracks this week. Really cool. So I can't remember which one I put on first. Yes! Check out this Carrera track that Sam's got. Oh! You know.
That is looking cool.
I know. You can just see Marty from Two Lines now, like jumping out of his top window. Go, man, this is what we should have had.
It's an amazing track. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I love it. Let's get a close-up of that track as well. It's Carrera. Yeah. And I just kind of like make use of every ounce of space you have, Sam. Just a really fast and then technical bit of kit. So I really loved it. Just the speed of this is going to be good fun. Yeah, what I'd like to see is terraforming and some scenery happening in the weeks, months to come.
Do you think it's necessary on every track to have terraforming?
No.
Yeah, so I think it depends on what he's going for. I mean, at this level, the track is so full. So I don't know. It's maybe just about the racing.
Now, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that and brought that up, because I was sitting there last night looking at my polycar track in the den. And what I saw was I took down my magnetic racing buildings that I've got. I've got the double Dunlop, double Goodyear bridge. Thank you. I was getting mixed up with Firestone, but double Goodyear bridge. I've got a toilet, a doghouse, and a couple of gantries. And they fill the available spaces that I've got. So I'm thinking, are those buildings right in the spaces that I've got? Or do they make it look, the building looks too big for the small space I've got, if that makes sense? It's like, how are you going to get a car around to the doghouse? Or if you put two people and some benches in front of it, it's going to look a bit. It doesn't look like it's meant to be there, is where I'm kind of going with. It looks like I've tried too hard to put those buildings in that space.
Yeah, I mean that's same thing that I'm going through now with my track. It's like I've turned down the space that's really for racetrack buildings, and I have a bigger space for the wargaming side of things. And I have all these kits from NA Racing, so I have to be tasteful with what I put down, even though I've built quite a few of them. But
Yeah.
I mean, and then there's, I think sometimes you build a track just because you want to race it, and terrain kind of blocks line of sight and stuff. So you have to be careful about that. So it really comes down to what you want. For myself, I want a scenic track, so I am terraforming and I am building up, but I don't think every track needs that.
Yeah, like that short that you showed us last weekend was fantastic on the before and after shot. Really cool.
Yep.
The other thing you know what, right? It was a great live stream that you did on your channel last Monday. I recommend everyone to go back and watch that, because you had the Mac Daddy Mac, the godfather and just hero to everyone in scenery. You had the Boon on. How was
Yeah.
it? How was it? Hang on, let me just get you out here. How cool was it to have the Boon on and to have that level of conversation with him, that he give us all just groundbreaking tips?
Well, so Boone and I have been friends for quite a while, and like Boone's an awesome person, and very approachable, very open to helping anyone, and
Yeah.
he's a great person. And but I've had him on my live stream before, but it's always been a last minute thing. It's the impromptu thing where he jumps on and we're deep in the topic and we talk about it. But last week in particular was my time to ask him about his story, which is the first time I actually got Boone to share with us how he got started, his history in developing his track, which I don't, he's got really big collector track, fully like next world terrain,
Yeah.
right? Like it's out of this world stuff. And yeah, it was great to hear like how he started, what was the first piece he started with, and the struggles. I mean, it's easy when we see the final piece. It's so you can as a starter you might get overwhelmed. You might think, oh, this is really like too much. I don't think I can do this. But like all of us, we all go through that phase, and it was great to hear Boone's perspective on that, and get his perspective on where the hobby's going and stuff. And it was great. It was Boone's story, and it was his time to shine, and I was just glad to
Yeah.
be there to do that. Right.
It was Boone's story to slot car glory.
That's right. There you go.
Hashtag Dan.
Hashtag that.
From Slot Valley. Slot Valley, Dan on Slot Valley, lovely guy. He says that all the time. I love it. See, man, it's his story to slot car glory.
Yeah.
Right on. But yeah, that was cool. And what made me chuckle with that is we take things for granted here, right, in the UK. The Australians have this, Boone has this, and probably Daihi and Sasha to an extent. But he was saying, like, because Boone has, and if you haven't checked out Boone, just go and like, enlighten your life. Go and check him out. He said that he was going to clear out his slot car tunnel, and he caught something in the corner of his eye, and there was I don't know if they're poisonous, but there was a massive spider in there.
A recluse
Like,
spider.
seriously?
Yeah.
Are they poisonous?
I believe they can give you a
Oh
very
my
nasty bite.
Oh, I love spiders, but I couldn't be doing with that. Like, you take the lid off your car, like you tune in your car, you open it, and there's like a black widow, like looking at you and giving you a little wink. Like,
Right.
unbelievable. I'd have freaked out. Not too bad with spiders. I'd have put a jar on it, but if there was a snake in there, mate, there would be a hole in the roof where I'd literally just gone through the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right. No one talk about the Shane's video. My dad hasn't seen it, and nor have I, but I'll be watching it after this.
Well, I didn't say anything about the video. I just said it was very interesting. So
yeah,
you
cool.
guys
Oh,
definitely got to go catch it up and watch it.
Right. Here's a little known fact about Bunnings. Yeah. I know it's Bunnings. And do you know why? because my brother-in-law, who lives in Melbourne, he heads up their website development team. He is the head honcho for their website, and you imagine how big Bunnings' website is. He earns, well, I won't disclose the actual figure, but let's say it's between $800 and $1,000 a day.
Wow.
A day. You know, we all used to mock him when we were younger, saying, "Oh, Four Eyes, you know, you keep in your computer, you know, you're not going to get anywhere. You know, you're boring, you nerd, snack," and all of these like derogatory banter terms that boys have with each other. So we're giving a right shaking out, and now look at him. Who's laughing now? He is, all the way to his bank, and legend. Nah, he's great. He knows we always have this brotherly banter. I can't even say what my nickname is for him because it's a clean show. So anyway, let's get back on point here. We just digressed into stuff. Right, next track. So Sam, thank you very much for this. If you watch this in the wings, his Facebook account's probably just gone up like a Christmas tree. You're on the telly, Sam. Sam, you're on the telly. The next one is, and I'm so pleased he's here in the chat with us, Dave. Well done, Dave. Dave Volk's track. What I'm pointing out here, what you might not be able to see it, is two images stuck together. Is the magnetic racing, the 082. What can you call it? Beacon of light, the big light tower, 4 lights or 8 lights, which I think you actually procured, haven't you, Rahul?
I have 4 of them, yes.
Excellent. I've got one with 8 pods on my Christmas list.
I like the LCD screen in there.
Yeah, cool. That's what I'm pointing out. He's retrofit these LED screens onto his tower, which is just giving you a mother of all ideas, isn't it, Rahul?
Oh, I already had that idea, Pete. But
see,
it's cool. I love it. Yeah, really good.
I tell you what would be really cool from your perspective. You know, you had, was it Fred, the little rotating camera?
Uh-huh.
If you were to be able to put some kind of slanting circle on the top of that tower, so that Fred rotates around the top of it and gives you a sort of 180 view of the track.
But Pete, I got something better than that.
You always do. Hit me up. What have you got while we have a look at an overview of Dave's track?
Maybe I do need to release another Track Tech and Toys video, huh?
Yeah, you should, mate. I mean, don't put. The thing is, right, Rahul, we do this to each other all the time, to ourselves. We're very similar. We just want to make an outstanding video every single time. And, you know, I hate to say this, right? But if we weren't so hard on ourselves about production, and like even to the point where I'll put fades onto transitions to make them look even smoother. I don't need to do that. I need to just use a transition, and that's it. But I don't. I go into every millimeter and millisound of that whole video. Like when I was having a chat with Daihi about his podcasts, which they're smashing out of the park at the moment. I'm really proud of them for that. He's like, it takes forever. I said, it does if you do it like really well and properly. You will know every single word in that podcast that each of you said. You could just read it back word for word after creating the video, because you've gone over it repeatedly, you see. So maybe you should just relax with it and just not be so hard on the editing side.
Oh, the Track Tech and Toys thing isn't hard to edit for me. I mean, the Halloween special was a different story altogether. But Track Tech and Toys is not difficult. It's just sometimes, you know, I don't know.
I'll do it monthly.
You know, yeah, the Track Tech and the tech portion of it is where it's actually at for me, because I get to showcase some technology that I'm working with. But yeah, we'll see.
Cool.
But I definitely have something really cool for that. Yeah.
Have you got a helipad though?
I do actually.
Ah, come on! I need one.
Did you watch the live stream? I have a helicopter, but it's on top of the way I did it with mine was I don't have the sticker, the helipad sticker on it, but it's actually built on top of the. I've actually have two landing pads on my track because I have the one which is like a service helicopter. It's a Lego helicopter that lands on top of the TV control tower, and then I have the second military landing pad as well. So two landing
For war
pads.
slot.
That's right.
Nice. Excellent. So well done, Dave. Really, really loved what you've done with that LCD screen.
Yeah, and the
Really
terraform
loved
is
that.
amazing too.
Yes. Did you see this down here by the helipad?
Yeah, amazing building at the top too. The top end.
Can we see that on the previous slide?
Yeah, right there. So if
Oh,
you look
yeah.
at that, look at the top end. That building is awesome.
That circular sort of building.
Yeah.
Is that actually a replica of a building out there? Is that on some racetrack somewhere that I don't know about?
I don't know either. But
I
I
mean,
mean, making a round or circular building is very difficult. It's hard to model. It's not as easy as it looks.
okay.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, well done, Dave. And the fact that you've got the Scalextric VW camper van on the track, it's been noted. Okay, so yes, good times. Good times at Roger Barker's Bonfire Barter yesterday. I tell you, I've had numerous reports from the play. I've had 3 different reports from track fans that were there. 3. So we'll catch up on that. Let's catch up on some of the comments for the moment. So we were at It's Bunnings. We've got John D saying NSR put brushless in an unlimited 1 in 24th event car. Okay, so we've moved on from that one. Yes, Daz Hall. Yep, smashed out Pete Shepherd. He's next level, isn't he?
Really amazing.
You know, if I get my clear coating down, I reckon I'll still never be as good as him.
I was waiting for you to put your foot in the mouth there, but you didn't. It's like Shotgun Dave. I mean, like, I don't know. Shotgun Dave does some crazy stuff too. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, these guys are legends. So amazing.
Yeah, we have this thing, right? I was having a shave this morning, yeah, and at the moment in England we do this thing called Movember, which is you grow a mustache to raise money for prostate cancer. And I was thinking, man, I could grow a mustache all month and still not have like a Shotgun Dave mustache. I mean, he rocks that look.
He does. He does.
Brilliant. So, morning, Aid. How you doing, buddy? Right, what we got here? Your lady, Kirsten, Race Digital. Oh, okay, now we're talking. Can't beat them. Join them, Kirsten. She rather races analog 1 in 32 scale. You know why? Because Bo was like experienced in digital. He's like lapping her, coming round the back, ramming her off the corner, and then taking the glory. So she prefers analog. So you got your own space.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't remember what I said, but cheers, Shane. This is why I watch stuff back. Oh, controversial. Dave, I'm not having your being controversial. Not sure slot cars need to be brushless. The main reason it's needed in RC doesn't exist in slot cars. What's the reason that it exists in RC then? Without getting too heavy, Rahul, it is Sunday morning.
Okay, so this is why I'm interested in the brushless motor system. It really comes down to the ECM or the speed control unit, and that one can be programmed. So you can program it to have different maps, like cars.
Does it make it go faster? Is that the overriding benefit?
It can be programmed to your style of driving. This is where, like, and right now we have our analog controllers where we turn some knobs and we can dial them into our brakes and stuff. But the cool thing about RC is you can actually understand at what point in the trigger pull do you want it to give you full power or decrease the power. So you can actually map out your power your power's graph or breaking graph as well on these electrical control motors with ECM. So that's the only difference, I think. And
Okay.
yeah, maybe it's overkill on the slot car side because your controller is controlling the power to the track, not really the car itself, right? But it's interesting. I still think like uh, technology and changes in the way we do things should be embraced because it just helps us evolve. And yes, maybe it doesn't come to mainstream, and I'm not saying that brushless motors will become mainstream, but it's nice to know that people are experimenting and trying to push innovation in the hobby. And I don't think you just stop because you found something that works and you just leave it there. I think
Mm.
evolution is a part of anything. So I mean, it's the same with any other hobby. It has to evolve, whether it's in componentry or it's even in techniques. It's just an evolution. So, right. I mean, paint is
I mean, it
simple
sounded very interesting,
until I said what. But
but
let's
I'll
talk
be honest
about.
with you, you've blown me away. I mean, you just blown me away. I think from the layperson's sort of standpoint, that just went in the nicest way. Obviously, it just went straight over my head.
Okay, Pete. Let's talk
I
about
think
it
no,
in a
let's not
different
get into
way.
like, don't do that again. Don't go through that again.
Okay, no, we'll talk about something that everybody can
But
understand. Like, let's take paint, right?
yeah, okay,
Paint. So you got a piece. You got paint that was produced in the 1800s, right? When it's still
yeah.
not using that same paint today, right? It's evolved.
Oh, I understand
Right?
evolution,
Yeah, and the reason
but I
for
mean,
that is because you
is
get
this something that you can do at home on your bench if you've just bought a car, or
no,
do you
and I'm
actually
not.
need
That's
like
what I'm
proper
saying. Like, it's not
tools,
for everyone,
software?
though. I'm not saying brushless systems are for everyone. I'm just saying it's nice to see the innovation in it. That's all. Right?
Okay,
It's like carbon fiber. We haven't seen carbon fiber chassis come into slot cars as much. I would like to see more. Right?
that sounds interesting. I can't understand that for
Yeah.
lightweightness.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what Dave thinks. But it was nice to know a little bit about what it is. Literally that, what it is. Not what it does, but what it is. What does anyway. We can always rely on a Paul comment. So here we go. Dave is concentrating on people getting into the hobby stuff. Yeah, technical stuff is there for James Cleve from Cleve Tech Tips. That is a great YouTube channel. Let's catch up. There we go. Paul reckons Revos would be great brushless.
What is your after?
Sometimes less is more with buildings, Pete. Yeah, I know, because you realize that Mag Racing and the other providers, they build their buildings to scale. So that's the thing, is like you need to get the right, get some HO buildings on my 132 scale track. Might fit them all in.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? Doug and Ian and all the people that are producing terrain, they're producing really, really nice terrain now. So it's almost like you see the terrain and you want to buy it because it's just awesome. But you can't fit all of it on your track. So what do you do with it? That's what I'm going through right now. I have like piles of MDF terrain that I've bought from Magnetic Racing, and I'm like, well, I can't fit all of this on my track now, right? Like it's
Competition time.
it's overload, right? So yeah, so I mean, like, it'd
Okay.
be nice to have extra pieces that can just swap in and swap out. It's good for videography because it can change the scene by swapping in different things. So for myself, I'll use it that way, right? Create more dioramas with different props. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's an idea. Or like on Avatar, the film,
Yeah.
where they have the Pandora, the floating mountains. You need some floating mountains to put the buildings on, so you can still use them.
This guy.
There's an idea. So yeah, brilliant. Right. So Bodger Barker's bonfire barter happened yesterday, and I'm telling you now, it was amazing. This is a guy who's really, in my eyes, doing a lot for slot car hobby. Not in terms of like a YouTube channel or whatever, but they host A1 slots, A1 slot car racing, which is a club night, go club racing. And then they also do this store, Roger Barker Slots. But if there is a toy fair anywhere in the UK, pretty much, you could put your left leg on it that Roger and Justin will be down there for a barter with Barker or a joust with Juzzy, as they advertise it. So they did this really good event. 3 people I know went: Sean Illett, Paul Slotcar 2021, and Daz Hall. So they all went up there. Oh, and Tara and Steve were there as well, and doing competitions, would you believe? So just before we move on and show you what one of the competitions was, the Scalextravaganza, I'm glad I got that out in one take, is coming forward next March on 2024. So save the date, end of March. Roger Barker's having a Scalextravaganza at his place. But then, so what do you buy when you go down to one of these events or a swap meet? Well, you get stuff for a deal, and you might be entered into a competition. So as you can see, Daz Hall, he's our like monitor. He kindly says to people around about this sort of time that if you're enjoying the show, hit the likes. And but he's bought these 2 vehicles here, both Scalextric. Well, it's Scalextric and a super slot, sorry. BMW, Ford Sierra, RS 500. And he won a competition in the raffle. He had a raffle, a little bit like what we do here with our no holds barred competition kit. And he won a Roger Barker painted figure by Tara. So he got home, wasted absolutely 0 time before getting them cars on his track and situating Roger Barker right in position, overviewing it. There you go, mate. That's what you do.
Yeah, I wish I had these kind of things happening here in Canada.
Oh, man, you got to relocate. Come on over, mate. Or, we've got space here in the UK for you. Listen, I'm going to say this with my tongue in my cheek, but we let everyone in, so you'll be fine. Come on in. So, yeah, so there you go. And I do know that Paul, Slot Car 2021, he bought a car there. And I'll just take my phone. Hang on. You're going to love this. You'll like this. So just take my phone off of my magnetic racing phone holder.
Nice plug there.
Yeah, you owe me, Ian. He got himself, I'm going to share it because I can do that. So I'll just come off of Ruben's page. Please tell me I've got a better image than that. The image is a bit blurry. Yes. Well, it isn't what I'm going to share with you. Isn't the car that he got, obviously, because this is a link he sent me on eBay, Fleabay. But what it will do is it will show you the car that he bought for £8, £8. Are you ready?
Show me. Oh,
that he got that for £8.
well.
Unbelievable bargain.
Oh, amazing.
What a nice find, huh? £8.
Yeah. I definitely come out there more often.
Yeah, I'm going to the Scale Extravaganza at the end of March at Roger Barker Slots. That's where I'm going. If Julie and Mark Scale now, the UKSF organisers, like, no, don't go there, Pete. Don't go there. It's our gig 2 months after that. Don't go there. You'll have no money left. You'll have no ribs.
Well, you're gonna drop some at the Winterfest, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have best time there. I've been saving since May. Little fiver here, tenner there. I've been saving hard, and I've sold a few Scalextric pieces of track to Daz Hall, so he's going to be down there with an envelope with a couple of notes in there for me. So I definitely know if I get another speeding ticket, it wipes out the other half of my savings, like I did the other week. Then at least I know I've got some currency when I get to the venue. And Tara's got an envelope as well. So yes, I've got a bit of spondulis to spend there. So what are we looking at? Yeah, another reminder. This is the last reminder, by the way, guys, that next week we are running at a revised time of 18:30 hours. That's 6:30 if you don't read 24-hour clock. So I'm not going to dwell on that anymore. But yeah, later one next week. What are you building at the moment, Rahul?
What am I building?
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be a car. It can be track. It could be,
Well, so right now on the stock car side of things, I don't really have a build per se.
Have you started that kit?
No, I have not. Right now, just I got rid of all the pink foam on my track, Pete. So my track is fully like
It's terraform
presentable.
now.
It's
Yeah.
not terraform. So like the terraforming that I've done, like the stuff that I've done is very basic. It's nothing like what we've seen the previous tracks. But it's just in the last 2 weeks since I made the decision to change War Slot, was I created a new track and then I got all the pink either painted or covered up. So it now looks like the track looks presentable and I can actually shoot videos on it and not see Barbie Land.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool.
that's been done. And then some people have got me roped into commission painting for wargaming armies. So right now, a friend of mine has been giving me figures that I need to paint up for his army. So that's kind of got me, pretty much wrapped up with that. And then shooting those videos. I mean, videos take a long time for me to shoot. So planning and shooting those, and I built a whole new track for this last video. I kind of went nuts on the last video because got a whole new, like it's a brand new track. It was a brand new track. Only put it up for a day, shot for 6-7 hours, and that was it. And then packed it all up again. So yeah.
I was going to ask, right? Is like because you use multi cameras, how many
Yeah.
tripods do you have?
I have too much stuff. Too much gear, I think. Yeah.
Tell you what I'm doing today. This is not a roll of money. It's a roll of catch fence. So I got it from Slot Track Scenics. My pal's over there. Look, there it is. And then I'm going to put this along the back of the, if you did see my short where I've done the final piece of the tire wall.
Are you gonna paint it? Spray
what,
it?
this?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know, I hadn't thought about that. That's a genius idea. So I've
Yeah,
got to
to
cut
make
it
it look.
down.
Yeah.
Got to cut it down to about that high. So I've got to take a strip off. But yeah. My miss is going to think I'm a nerd later because I'm going to be Googling images of fences. All right, get that out of the way. Yeah, so cool. What else? What's everyone else up to? What are you doing? Let's see if we can catch up a little bit. Right, Adrian's asking, whereabouts is the camera that does the images for the screen, Dave Volk? It's probably on a micro SD card that you possibly plug in, or Bluetooth or something like that. Janu is telling us that he's got laps done last week with his AMG. Okay, so Dave's admitting he's got a spy camera. So I think the new Scale Auto from John D. This is Janu. Is it Janu? No, it's not Janu. John D. Australia, that's right. I think the new Scale Auto and 24th Corvette has carbon fiber chassis parts. Have you got one of those there, Rahul?
This is the Scale Auto 124s. They come with metal chassis.
That is a metal chassis, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a crusty bit of kit. Hold it up again. Let's get a bigger screen on that one.
Oops.
Oh, that's looking good. Look at that. All them holes in it. Looks quite technical.
This one is wood track ready.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a nice bit of kit. Okay. Can't fit the new buildings. Build another track. Yes, Tari, you're so practical. I might do a drag strip so that I can keep extending the drag strip as long as I get new buildings. Yep. He's come up with the same idea I had with all those surplus buildings. Competition giveaway, Rahul.
Yeah, I will do a lot of giveaways, Pete. You know that.
Yes. Brilliant, Dave. Yes. Do like seasonal buildings. So you can have it all like whatchamacallit. Tell you what we need. We need a bit of music on. It's like the Morgan here. So that is a great idea. Yeah. We could do like an ice ring like Ian and Doug had. All right, so just catch up with myself. Ooh. See, the thing, right, I didn't mention before. See, Daz is going to kick himself now because Paul was in there, like, sending him locations on where the cars were at Roger Barker's Bonfire Barter. Now, when Daz Hall won the raffle and won the Roger Barker figure painted by Tara from 1 in 32 scale Strictly Figures, he got the name right first time. He won 10% discount off of everything that he then went on to buy across the event. So he won a figure which come with not just a figure but a 10% voucher that every time he bought something he got 10% off with.
Yeah.
And he got some good cars from there. Must have been difficult because you've got the winter slot market coming up. And then you was there. See, look, he's kicking himself now. Kicking himself. This looks like what Paul might be working on today. Motor pod, adjustable chassis, adjustable front axle, sticky tires. So everything then, Paul, really.
Paul's been messing around with a lot of the Etro stuff too.
Yeah, he has. He's a big fan from childhood. He was telling us when we were doing the member stream on Wednesday. You were off doing your podcast with Sasha and Daihi at the time, but when we come on for the members chat, part of the members live stream, he was saying that he'd actually just procured 2 HO tracks. And he's looking to do, he couldn't tell me which the second one was because he was so excited and he wants to do an unboxing review. So, oh, come on. And but he's not folded. So we'll definitely be clicking watch on that one.
Yeah.
But he loves it. Yeah, I did. Got there about half an hour. I can go. I didn't have a car. Had to be sensible. Tell you what I'm going to work on today. Going to hopefully finish this puppy. So get some. This is what I've done. So I've been rusting it up a little bit with some rust spray. You can probably see the rust more in there. Prominently, sort of see the accent colors of it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna color those bits there, And then the last thing to do is sit down with this. You can't, you can maybe just about make it out there. It's got a grid on there, and the job is to stick all those squares on there to make a checkerboard. See, this is where I want to hire a temp to come round for like $5 an hour and just do it for me. Actually, hang on, I've got 2 kids who need money. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because then I can say I built it, hand on heart.
Yeah, do you see the 4-lane version of that? It's huge.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about Daihi and Sasha when we were talking about it on Thursday evening.
Yeah,
they've got the 4-lane, haven't they?
Yeah, well, the 4-lane that Ian and Doug put out the video today it's enormous.
I've not seen that yet. I've not seen that yet. They got a video out.
Yeah, they just put out a video today on the 4-lane of that.
What's this? So everyone, Ian and Doug, Magnetic Racing, go to the channel Think Scalextric, and you will see their latest video on their phone holder gantry.
Yeah.
Interesting though, what I kind of amused about with the 4-lane phone holder gantry, it's a tongue twister, is you've got your phone and it spreads like this kind of arc onto the track. Mm-hmm. Can you get it like widescreen mode?
Well, you just raise the bridge up. That's why I told you it's so big. So Ian and Doug raised it all the way up so that you could capture all 4 lanes.
So what you're saying is, Pete, go and watch the video and all will be revealed.
Exactly, Pete.
Aha! I'm going to watch it. Track fans, when we're finished here, after we've watched Hughes's video, there's a queue now. Well, then watch Magnetic Race's video. Or you can watch them the other way around.
Yeah, both of them came out today.
That is good. Oh, wow. Well, I'll take that from you, mate. Thank you. Left around then, mate. Oh, I see. So what we got is Daz rocked up about lunchtime, but Paul had already left the building with all the bargains, the £8 vehicles. Ah, Dick. No, mate. Take it easy, dude. Well done, Clifton. It is an amazing purchase to have. Definitely well worth it. Yep, Janu, I got the video of last week's race. Thank you for sending that to me from North Staffs. Got a few people sent me race images and stuff now. But in the other news, right, Rahul, we've obviously got the slot car market that's coming up. And, you know, when you move to the UK, you're going to be involved with all of this. Oh, sorry. I didn't say that. So I'll let you deal with a wave of phone calls after this. No, I just stick out there. Rahul isn't planning to move to the UK.
Yeah, I'm coming to live in your garage there, Pete.
Yeah, you won't like it. It's freezing. Talking about garage, right? I've had to take action. Honestly, I've gone down there this morning and I've locked it. I've locked the garage for non-use by children.
Oh, yeah.
Because the second day in a row, I've gone down there.
Put a pile of slot cars and drive into them?
No, nothing like that. Nothing. I wish it was exciting as that. No, they've left the door wide open overnight.
Oh.
Now, bear in mind, I've got a big polycar track in there, which, you know, I actually really love. So that's a talking point. That's unsecure. But more to the point, my wood routed track is in there. And I don't want it to get damp, warm up, get damp, warm up, get damp, and then start to fray and buckle.
Yeah.
So I've locked it. They're barred. They're barred for a week until they can show me that they can treat the house with respect. Sorry, but I'm taking action. You know, my house, my rules.
There you go.
Where were we up to? Yes, UK Slot Car Festival, 3rd of December, everyone. It's going to be amazing. It's not going to have any tracks there. Just so if you think you're turning up and it's going to be like the May festival, it's not that. It's literally an oversized market. You're going in there to pre-spend your Christmas money. I know that Rob Sale, he gets his Christmas money and gets told to behave. So, but I've always advised everyone to go down with cash. Cash is king. And to leave your wallet at home, leave your cards at home, leave everything at home. Because what you can do is if you actually run out of fuel on the way home, you can, most banks will give you emergency cash through the cash point. So you can get a tenner on emergency cash and then put that in the fuel in your car to get home. Actually, that's a bad thing to say because you might use that to get more slot cars. Right, forget that. Just don't take your phone either. So it's going to be good.
I don't know, Pete. I walk around. I don't think taking cash is a good idea for me.
Yeah, I think for you, it definitely needs to be. For you, that's what I'm saying this about. So we've got that coming up. That's going to be good. See, Rahul, I'm glad you're on because I've got all the proper flyers now.
Look at that.
Yeah, look. So after the event after that, we're all going to like get Christmas money and not know what to do with it. So here you go. This is what we do with it. Come to the MK swap meet. It's great. I did a video of it earlier this year. So if you want to look and know what to expect, how it goes.
You're telling me these slot car folk are going to hold on to the money for 1 month, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. In an ideal world. So that's what's happening here. That's what we're going to get down on. Some of these sideways Capri Jägermeister deliveries. And what BMW is that?
320?
No, I don't know. Is it a sideways?
No, that's a Carrera, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
See, this is why I like doing stuff with you, Rahul, because you've literally got the library right next to you.
I think it's one of these.
Oh, yeah. Now that is a nice bit of kit.
It's limited edition.
I was just reading that limited edition.
Yeah.
You shock.
This one is the 320 turbo. I knew it. Yeah, there you go. 320 turbo.
Oh, that is a good bit of kit. Look at that. Crusty motor. Nice one. Who likes it? If you like it, hit the like button, everyone. So we got the swap meet. That's in February. I love that because I drive to the in-laws, drop the missus and the kids off, and then pop to this, which is around the corner. Then we've got the new edition, the latest edition. This is a brand new edition of Slot Car Magazine. Can't wait. I've just got the nod last night that it's out now. So you can get it digitally, like Rahul gets it digitally, or if you're getting an order in from Pendle Slot Racing, you can pick it up for, I think it's about £4 or £5, and have a hard copy. Really nice quality paper. It's good to have floating around the house for places you don't want to take your phone. And yeah, not a bad read actually. So I highly recommend that. Do you still get this?
Ever so often. Don't get it every month though.
It's bi-monthly, so that's possibly why.
Yeah.
And it's if you do a digital sunrise, a digital sunset, just take this down for the moment, which I've talked about before when we were talking about mental health and mental toughness, which was one of the last times we did a major collab oration. We were saying about maybe half an hour before you go to bed to have a digital sunset. And what that means is you put your phone, turn it to silent, and turn it upside down and have it out your mindset for until you go to bed half an hour before. So what you're doing is you're unwinding your mind, and to fill the gap, you might do other things, analog stuff like maybe a bit of slot car work, maybe a jigsaw puzzle, maybe read a magazine or a book, maybe go for a walk, which is what you like to do, isn't it, Rahul?
I do.
Whatever it may be. So if you picked up a digital copy, a physical copy of the Slot Car magazine, and you maybe give that read a chapter or an article a day as a part of your digital sunset routine, then you're doing slightly different things to unwind. You're not just doing, I don't like reading, or I can't tune slot cars because I do buildings, or vice versa. Then you can break it up and be in and have different things to do during the sunset. So it doesn't just have to be, reading Downton Abbey, 5th edition, or the Bible or something. You can actually find other literature that's more appealing, like Slot Car magazine. So I highly recommend it. I do. And then the NSCC, great pals of ours. Come on, say it, Rahul. I got rid of that last slide.
No, I think Scalextric's doing some cool stuff.
Oh man, you can have banter, mate. You know what I'm like. I'm not thick-skinned like that. I'm not sensitive.
I'm actually listen. I know I was a bit disappointed with the WRX, but I just got the Carlos Sainz.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was
about?
talking about the quality of my slide. I had the website.
The slides are looking good.
And now look at this. This is what it's about. We've discussed that issue. We've done that. That's the bed. That was a one-off.
I thought you were digging that stuff up. I don't want to talk about that.
No. Just we're gonna send your WRX, isn't it? It is RX, isn't it?
WRX.
I think I said WRC to you once, and I was wrong.
It is a WRC, WRX that runs in the WRC.
So WRX, we're going to send your copy of that, your version of that, down to Shotgun Dave, and it's going to come back the love child of 3 cars.
There you go.
But it will be perfect alignment.
Yeah.
You can become, as to am I, a member of the National Scalextric Collectors Club, and
are you sure I can become a member?
I think you can become a member.
Is it global or is it just?
Yeah, they'll take anyone's money, baby.
All right.
No, if you collect, you've got Scalextric cars in your collection, you qualify to be a part of the Scalextric Collectors Club. I don't think it's exclusive to the UK. I know it says here to the rest of the world at the bottom.
Okay.
It says membership is 35 quid for UK, 45 quid for Europe, and $50 for the rest of the world. So I don't know why it's 50 quid for the rest of the world. Maybe it's I have no idea why that is. So let me ask them why that is. There's ways around that.
No worries.
But hey, it's a good club and it's flying the flag. So you get, I'll just take this down for a second. I'll just show you this. This is what you get every single month. You get, work if it's the right way around, you get the journal. And this has got it all going on in there. Like everything you need to know. Like articles, tips, help, where to go, how to look. That is really good bit of kit. So, and you get that, and you get a community as well. So if you're thinking, well, what's that about? Before the internet came along, these guys were your social club. Now they're on social media. So you can go to Facebook and find the National Scalextric Collectors Club, and they've got everything in there from GT3s right back to the original Scalextric Bugattis. Immense people. These are the original live stream. This is the original club. Can't say enough of these guys. I really like these guys. I'm thinking they do an annual pilgrimage to Hornby, to the Scalextric head office.
Yeah.
And that's this month. I was thinking, actually, so let's just take this down a second. I've been thinking for a while, and we were going to do a big Track Fans road trip to see the new layout of their museum kind of visitor centre, experience centre. That's a better word for it. But I'm thinking, Rahul, it's the 5th of November now. They shut it for a whole weekend because of the NSCC weekend. So we've got maybe I'm away on one of the weeks in December. I can't think. We're not around next weekend. Following weekend or the weekend after, it's the NSCC thing at Scalextric, which leaves maybe about 3 or 4 weeks before Christmas that we could do the road trip. And to be honest with you, most of us are parents and literally looking at our energy and our mortgage payments going about Christmas. Might be a stripped back version this year, kids. So the thought of throwing in a big road trip down to Slot Car HQ, Scalextric, might just be a bit of a big ask for some people. So I'm thinking of maybe setting it up that we do it in February so that we get through January of actually like being mega skint from Christmas, because we've all done the right thing and, you know, giving our kids a good time. It might just be the last month of winter before spring hits. Could just be a good one up to winter and look ahead to the summer and get down there, because they will have done their new product launches in January. So we could actually go down there, maybe see if we can press the issue, being Track Fans TV and the whole gang there, see if we can get our hands on some prototypes.
Or you can just wait till I come in May.
No, we'll do it again.
We'll do it again. All right.
That's like 3-4 months on. We could do it again. We could do like 3 trips down there a year. Well, we're going down there anyway when you come, so we'll set it up. See if anyone else wants to go down and do a live stream from Scalextric HQ.
Yeah,
I'd love to do that. Get like the actual live audience around us, a bit like what we got here in the community chat, because it's the community chat where everyone's hanging out that makes the show the show. We're just the people with the software that turn up every week and open the door to let people have our banter. I love it. I love the fact that we've got this community in your channel, my channel, Marty's channel, Nico's channel, Trav's channel, everyone's channel is growing up momentum. It's really, really good stuff. Yeah, here we go. I think Daz Hall's just picking up on it as well. So I definitely think February, and then definitely again in May when you're around. We're going anyway, so if anyone wanted to come along, they're more than welcome, aren't they?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
But not Ian and Doug. Sorry, I mean, I didn't realise we were still live. Fantastic. Where are we up to? I think, yeah, that was the last slide. That was the last slide. I told you it was a mega show today. Yeah, tracks, events, everything going on.
Yeah, very busy out there.
And then next week it's going to be at 6:30. So it's going to be interesting next week, Rahul, because it's at 6:30. I wonder if we're going to get a lot more people come on because of the USA connection, being awake. You know, like your side of the water, you're all awake at that time of the day. It's almost like lunchtime, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe we could get like George and everyone jump on. It'd be fun.
And then so I have to do this. I have to go to my world clock just to find out what time it is in different places. World clock, Melbourne. So Melbourne is currently 11 hours ahead. So if I go 6:30, it's going to be 5:30 in the morning. But that's all right. All them Aussies, they all get up at 5 in the morning to go running and pumping iron, I heard, after a couple of slices of Vegemite. Just throwing it out there. So, well, that's what Travis does. So I just assumed you're all the same.
Yeah.
I can see Hughes now falling off his chair. Shane, get up. It's okay, mate. You don't have to go running with Trav.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. See, this is the thing, right? Where's that one here, right? Here we go. So, Aid, it's a long way for you to get to Margate, right? So what happens is, because we've got enough time to organise it, Daz Hall hooks a left to you on his way from Lincoln to Derby. He hooks a left to to Nottingham, picks up Paul, slot car 2021. Whether they change cars at that stage, I don't know. And then hooks it over to Derby to pick up Adrian, and then all jumping into his Jag. Then you bust down the motorway for an hour to Northampton services, where you pick up me, because I ain't even got a car and I'm arranging this. And then we all carpool down, 4 of us in the motor, chipping in on the fuel, whoever's driving. So we all give you like 20 quid or something each, which is, you know, way over the odds, but it's a respect for you driving, and you got you got some bunts when you get down there to buy a slot car or something. And we carpool and talk shop all the way down there, and then we all sleep on the way back because we're so excited and run down. So that's how it works. You got to find your network in the community chat. Who's local and who can I, you know, flick some cash at to carpool with. So just don't. It could happen, mate. You got to make it happen.
They all want
Revo
Dave
slots
to be a Revo slot brand ambassador. I agree. Dave should be.
Yeah, I do. It'd be you. Just like if you broke him in half, a Revo slot's coming out.
Yeah, I know.
Like a stick of rock.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll carry on with the chat for a little bit. I reckon 5 to 10 minutes, maybe wrap it up and call it a wrap for the day, because I've got to get out and start to think where I'm going to get fireworks from. Oh, I love setting off fireworks. It's the closest I get to war these days.
Fireworks. You're lucky.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find fireworks up here. Difficult.
Oh, what? Do you not get that many in Canada?
It's very hard. We have a lot of restrictions.
Yeah, it's something I'm reluctant to send you in the post.
Well, the thing is, I'm looking to get some fireworks for explosions for some videos I'm doing. And it's becoming a challenge for me on my end. So, yeah, it's bothering me right now, but we'll figure it out.
I'm just laughing here at Pat's comment. This is how they get to work down under.
Yeah, ride like kangaroos.
Exactly. Hey, Bo, are you coming over for the slot festival in May next year?
Is there any car that you're looking forward to, Pete? Something that's caught your eye or something?
At the slot car festival or generally?
In general.
Yeah. I've seen it 3 times now. Seen Slot R has it. I've seen Dan unboxed his first 1 in 32 scale car.
Oh, the Vorsteiner.
Yesterday. Yeah, the Warsteiner Revo slot Mercedes. I don't know. I quite like it. Oh, here we go. I think Rahul's got it in his inbox. It's in his goods in department. He's not got to yet.
No, I have.
Yay! If you're enjoying what you're about to see, hit the likes for us, everyone. It helps us get this out to more slot car people. And subscribing, believe it or not, and hitting the bell to get all notifications, not just on my channel, but on Rahul at Conquest Racing Club, my glorious host here, co-host, sorry. And yeah, he's been on the old, he's been clicking by again. He's got itchy trigger finger when it comes to that left mouse button.
It's not the one that. It's not the one that Dave got.
Oh, let me just see if I've got the right tools. Oh no, I've muted him. There you go. Let's have a look at it.
It's not the one that Dave got. It's the right one.
I like this one. I like yours, Dave and Dan, but I prefer this one. Yeah, I do, because I'm not overly a fan of sort of gold. And this doesn't have too much of it on there. Oh, yeah, and you can see it from the police helicopter. You can see that it's the Mercedes you're chasing.
That's right.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that existed until now.
Yeah, so it comes in the white, it comes in the silver, it comes in the black. But yeah.
I love it. Well done. Have you track tested that?
Nope.
Send it to Sasha. She'll give it a run for its money.
This is the problem I was talking about with DNA. Like next year, I'm limiting what cars I buy. So, because up to
Okay. Tell
now
me
I've
about
been.
that then. Is that because you've gone skint, or because you just got no space left, or because
It's not that. It's like
you prefer videography?
it's not that. It's like yeah, I could buy more cars, and right now I have stacks of cars I haven't even opened. There's like 20 boxes of Revo slots back there. I haven't even
You need a
opened up.
hand. I
Sure,
mean,
you gonna
just
come
as a
by?
mate, just throwing it by there. Yeah, I mean, I'll help you play with them. That's fine.
Yeah.
Got you, bro. Got you, bro.
Come over. No problem. You come to play. But
When
yeah,
EasyJet starts flying there, I'm there.
yeah, it's like I have so many cars. I just, I haven't even looked at some of them, right? Like they're just there, and yeah. So I think just gonna dial back and start just picking up brands I really want to have. And that's it. So it's Carrera, Revo Slot, and Scale Auto now. That's it. I'm gonna stop collecting slotted and NSRs.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Period, or just for a while?
Period. I think it's nice just to have to dial down the collection to stuff that you really want. I think. Yeah. Because like I have so many cars that I haven't even run. Like this car has been sitting on my desk forever. It's not even run.
Hang on. Let me just put that big so people can see it. Wrong one. Ah, I like it. Oh, I think I have that.
Yeah, this is the
I
thunder
have
slots.
that.
The thunder slots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is really. You will have a lot of fun with that. Race that one, mate. Seriously, these little Lolas, they are like bullets.
I got like 4 or 5 thunder slots I haven't even put on track yet. So I mean, like trying to limit down what I'm buying because it's just getting out of control.
Yeah, and it never ends. It just keeps going.
Yeah, so yeah, it gets out of control a bit. So yes, I think I'm just gonna limit it down to a couple of brands now and start just collecting a couple of brands and go from there.
It'll never last. You'll see something from Scalextric or something.
Well, yeah. So there's like
the shadow.
Oh, what shadow?
Yeah, like the shadow. Oh, I'm not buying that. And then shadow comes out. He's like, wow.
Well, I have to buy MR slot car because Ernie's local.
Yeah.
Like I cannot not buy MR. And he's got the new Porsche GT1s coming out in the new liveries.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This was the one that I've got of MR slot car. The McLaren.
A lot of them over there, Pete.
Beautiful.
A whole stack of them.
Beautiful car. Yeah. I've got to say, Rahul, Albert and Wolf are in the house. Yay! How you doing, guys? Watching you, watching me. Hey, Wolf. Nice. Apparently, Wolf waves at the screen because he thinks that I can see him like he can see me. And bless him. So, hey, Wolf, how you doing? Love it. We're gonna have some fun later. I tell you, I've got I'm gonna do the unboxing idea that you suggested, Rahul, later. Yeah. So video next week will be of unboxing. So quick one. I have to do it on my kitchen table, mate, because the box is huge. So if you want to see what massive box Pedro's got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Slotar knows as well.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Paul, I'm going with it's both of them.
Both of what? Oh.
Albert and Wolf.
Yeah. Have you ever seen, do you guys get this brand, the Black Arrow stuff?
Oh, hang on a second. Let me just put it up so I can see it. Black Arrow stuff?
Yeah.
No, it sounds like a Marvel's film.
Yeah, these cars are super, super quick. super fast.
Oh, that looks
They're
nice.
proper racing cars.
Is it a 32 scale?
Yeah, 132nd.
And it's called Black Arrow.
Yeah.
I'll just write that down on my pad.
Yeah, really quick cars.
And that's the brand, Black Arrow, or is that the car?
Yeah, it's the brand.
Okay, cool. Got it. So here we go. This is what Daz is saying he says it's 3.5 hours for him, but it could be longer if they have to pick up Paul, Adrian, and then Pete. No, all you have to do, right, is get to mine then, right? In that order, Daz, head for mine. And Adrian, get on the train from Derby to Nottingham. Meet Paul, who will get on the train with you at Nottingham, down to Wellingborough. That's like where me and Daz will come and pick you up, 15 minutes from my house. See? The fact that Daz, you don't, the A1 doesn't exist. Just forget that road. That's your quickest route, but that's not near us. No, I'm only joking, buddy. We'll find a way of getting down there. And Aid, this is what I do for a living now. I've not got a car. I figure out weeks in advance how the hell I'm going to get somewhere. So, yeah, cool. And Dave's talking about a minibus, but that's a hell of a dog leg from where you are, Dave, to come up to us to go back down there. And then Andy's jumping in. He can pick him up as well. Right, Aid, I think you've got the good idea there, mate. He's off for some breakfast. So's Paul. And I think, I think we should wrap it up. But I'd like to start with that process by saying to you, Rahul, thank you ever so much for coming on, being a co-host with me today. It's always amazing hanging out with you, mate. You're just good fun, good bloke. And so really appreciate that. Thank you, mate. And just to remind everybody, like, you needed reminding. We'll get my slide up again. Is it relevant? Here we go. Next week will be 6:30 in the evening, GMT. So we're running a bit later because we take Remembrance Day in this YouTube channel really seriously. It's to remember our fallen comrades and just have a moment to reflect on that. Yeah, good guys. I feel myself choking up a bit now thinking about them. Anyway, on that note, dudes, it's been another amazing show. So we'll catch you soon, Rahul.
Yeah,
I'll catch you soon, everyone. Don't forget to stick around. Don't do a Nico and jump straight off.
Bye.
All right, guys, have a good week ahead. Whatever you're doing, keep it slot car, keep it fun. Always have fun. See you later. Track fans!
Later.
Yeah!